Namaste, beautiful people. I just wanted to wish everyone a happy new moon and solar eclipse today in Aries, and wishing everyone well. And I'm just gonna go through some moon salutations. And if you'd like to join me, I invite you. We'll start in mountain, grounding down through our feet, finding a nice long body, as if we were lifted from the back of the crown of the head, shoulders soft, faces relaxed. We're going to work with the mudra, bringing our hands together, pinkies together, and just kind of this cupping motion. And we're just going to imagine that we're holding the moon in our hands, grounding down into gravity, feeling the softness that comes with the feminine energy of the moon. Bringing our hands wide, but keeping them the level they are, inhaling wide. And we're going to exhale our hands to the back of our hips and find a baby back bend. Breathing here, allowing the heart center to open up. Continue breathing. Inhale, back up. Releasing the hands, and now exhale back in front of the torso to your mudra. Having another breath here. On your next exhale, we're going to move into forward fold, pivoting from the low part of the hip. And we're just going to hang the torso. We're going to keep our mudra here for a few breaths. Just visualize cradling the moon in your hands. On the next exhale, planting the hands. Inhale, stepping back with the left leg. Breathing here, moving that left hand parallel with the right foot. And on an exhale, the right fingers are going to move towards the ceiling, twisting the torso up. Breathing here. Soft face. Your gaze can be towards the floor or anywhere between there and the ceiling. On your next exhale, we're going to sweep that right arm around towards the left, pivoting the right toes into a wide-legged stance. The arms slowly move over towards the left foot. Continue breathing as you sweep the arms over to the right, moving back and forth, bending the left leg, moving to the left. Keep breathing as you bend the right leg, moving the hands to the right and then the left. Mindful that the neck is soft. We'll continue for a few more breaths in what I was taught as seaweed pose. Imagine that beautiful energy of the moon affecting the tide and the seaweed. And now the next time you come around to the left, we're going to turn the whole body to the left. That left foot pivots out. Right toes facing forward, breathing here. And when you're ready, we're going to step back with the left leg to plank. The knees come down, torso and chin come to follow, or your third eye. On an inhale, we're just going to push up into Sphinx, maybe widening your feet a little to release pressure on the sacrum. Exhale everything back down. Bringing the elbows under the shoulders. And on your next inhale, we're going to just bring the heart forward, head up to neutral. We're going to exhale it back down. You can bring your hands under your shoulders if you prefer this cobra instead. You can stay in Sphinx or join me in a rolling cobra from side to side. Keep breathing. Next exhale, we're just going to bring everything to the mat, tucking the toes. Inhale up to the knees or plank, and then exhale into down dog. Having a breath or two here. We're going to go ahead and lift that left leg up as we continue breathing, bringing it up towards the hands. The right comes to follow, exhaling into forward fold, finding your mudra, holding the moon in your hands. Your knees can be soft or extended. Mindful of the movements coming from the low part of the hip. As we inhale, the torso comes up all the way, hands only halfway. As we continue to breathe, bringing the hands wide, back to the hips, and we'll inhale into that baby back bend. Keep breathing. When you're ready, we're going to inhale the torso and face to neutral. Exhaling the hands and bringing them back to your mudra in front of your heart center. Breathing here. Moon salutations I find very fun, and I hope you're enjoying it too. We will go ahead and do the other side, and I will come back facing the way I started. Take the moment grounding down into gravity, finding the length in the whole body as if you were lifted from the back of the crown of the head, finding your mudra, pinkies together. Imagine that moon settling into your palms, shining. Maybe picturing the solar eclipse we're going to have. And I was reading about it, and they said that this solar eclipse will tend to make a ring around the moon, a red ring around the moon. Next inhale, we're going to bring the hands wide into the back of the hips, exhaling into back bend, baby back bend. Soft base, maybe gentle smile. Inhale up, exhaling hands back to your mudra in front of heart center. One more inhale here. Exhale into forward fold. We'll be here for a few breaths, imagining the moon cradled in our hands. Neck is soft, folding from the hips. Knees can be extended or soft. On an exhale, planting the hands and stepping back, this time with the right foot. Continue breathing as you bring the right hand parallel to the left foot. When you're ready, on an exhale, the left fingers move up towards the ceiling, twisting the torso up. And your face can be between gazing at the floor, forward, or up. Wherever you are is perfect. Breathing here. And we're going to move into that seaweed thing again. So on your next exhale, we're going to bring the left hand towards the right, pivoting the left toes and right. And then begin bending that right knee, sweeping the hands over to the right and back to the left. Bending the left knee and then the right. And just sweeping your arms along the ground, the earth, your mat. Keep breathing. We're going to have just a few more of these. As if you were seaweed floating in the water under the moon. We're going to turn everything to the right. Planting your hands, and when you're ready, we're going to step back into plank. Bringing the knees to the ground, continue breathing, exhaling everything to the mat. Widening the feet a little bit to release pressure from the sacrum, hands under shoulders, and on an inhale, pushing everything up to cobra. We're just gonna have a couple breaths here. Pushing through the shoulders, we're gonna exhale down. And we're gonna move into a bit of a side-to-side rolling cobra. So we're gonna inhale up. And just looking over the shoulder, the right shoulder, and we're gonna exhale, crossing through center and low. Continue breathing, looking over the left shoulder. So keep this side-to-side motion going, breathing. Have one more set. And then when you come back to center, just bringing everything to the mat. Tucking the toes on an inhale, pushing up to plank. Knees can stay on the ground if that's best for you. And we'll exhale into down dog. Pushing through the hands, looking for the long line from the hips to the wrists. Welcome to find a breath or two of movement. We're going to lift the right leg up this time, just getting a nice stretch of that right leg, that hip. And when you're ready, we're going to bring that foot, keep breathing as that right foot comes towards the hands, left comes to follow. We're going to exhale into forward fold. We find our mudra, cradling the moon in our hands once again. Breathing here, allowing the low back to soften and open up. Another breath or two right here. Next inhale, torso comes all the way up, hands come halfway up. Or inhale, I'm sorry. We're gonna exhale the hands wide, bring them to the back of the hips, and we're gonna continue breathing into our version of the baby back bend. If this isn't comfortable, just stay in neutral. We'll meet there. We're going to exhale the face to neutral, releasing the hands. Continue breathing as they come back in front of your heart center into your mudra. Mindful that we're still nice and long, nice and grounded. And we're just going to have a few nice, deep, soft breaths right here. Imagining that beautiful, soft, feminine energy of the moon. The mysterious moon. The illuminating moon. Feminine energy is so sweet and soft and powerful and is absolutely associated with the moon. Wishing you all a beautiful new moon, solar eclipse, I think in Aries, fiery, fiery Aries. Namaste, beautiful people. As always, I'd love to hear comments or questions, maybe what you do to celebrate different moon phases. Anything yoga related is always something I'm happy to talk about, as well as astrological stuff too. So be well, blessings, till next time.